Okay. One of the amazements, I filmed an observatory. I filmed several things. This is a different ball game that I didn't know about till today, and I just wanted people in Gore to know about it. It's the Oasis of the Four Palms, which I'll put a link in, but it turns out they have a zoo. And I think that's pretty cool, and I want you to see it. What happens is when you come in, you will see a series of animals, and these little balls give you note cards that you can keep. Now, Oasis of the Four Palms is a German community, and an awful lot of the good stuff is in the German communities. I mean, seriously, if you think about it, that's where the observatory is. That's where the some of the libraries that I go to, they do a lot of work. The one on that, what to wear in Gore came out of Germany. So there are three kinds of monkeys in Gore. The rainforest of Shindy. There's a similar mammal called it, which is active in the heights. There's a taser, but we know nothing about it except it's in the same region. And then there's a Guron living in the South Jungle. So there are monkeys in Gore. And it shows that, no, ignore the fact that guy's got a tip hat. But the idea is that it shows you what he looks like. He's also the guy that collects money for the somebody's going to go, but that's not gory, and I don't care. It's designed basically to support this. So on the other side, and I'm going to do a quick walk around because I don't want to spend, whoops, I hit the tree. I don't want to spend a lot of time, but I want you to realize this is worth coming to. This is called a hurt. Now there is a Gorian Zoo, is at the campus. This is not that, but I really like it, and I think it would be, and someday I'll film the zoo because a lot of you don't know. This is called a hurt. Hurts are marshmallows, kangaroo type items. So if, in case you're wondering, we do have a type of kangaroo inside of Gore. They have woolly coats. Hurts are domesticated, raised for wool in large numbers near several of the Gore northern cities. Their wool is commonly used for slave clothes. It's warm and easy to work with. I'm going to bet most of you didn't know about the hurt, the fact it was a kangaroo, or the fact that his clothes are used in the northern cities. So my point is, this is a place worth coming to. Some of the information given is stuff that you don't normally know. This is called a GIM, and GIMs are allied words with several varieties. Horned guimels in the northern. So let me get close. Here he is. Now, in case you're not noticing, an awful lot of the animals, people go, well, that's not found in Gore. You'll be surprised how many animals are found that people just don't know about. This is an owl of sorts. It's called a gim. It's deep inside the rainforest. Our gim's a horned owl from the north. Its feathers show us like purple quarters. So, and I've been told over and over and over, oh no, look, there's a fink, or a finch. So these are a lot of animals that people think that don't exist in Gore that actually do. Now they also put in something else they did was that they put in the water animals. For instance, they have what's called a river shark. Let me get rid of this card. And you probably don't know there is such a thing as a river shark, I'm guessing. So in case you're wondering, there it is. There's several varieties of sharks on Gore, saltwater and freshwater. The common shark is a nine-gilled and skin's very rough and abrasive. Varieties include river sharks, salt sharks, marsh sharks, white sharks. And I almost did a Dr. Zeus thing that made it red sharks, blue sharks, green sharks. Never mind. Sorry, that was a tribute to Dr. Zeus. Yes, there is a thing in there that looks like an alligator. So my point is, there are a load of animals that people tell me that doesn't exist, and then you go, there's the water sheen. It keeps coming out of the water and going down. So there are a load of things here that you won't see other places. I don't even know if the Gore Zoo has it. A river thalarian? Oh, that one's got something in his mouth. But these little globes tell you where to go. Now I'm going to take There's a tabuk. Jared, guess what that animal looks like in real life? A lar. Somebody brought a little kitty cat into my city and claimed it was a lar. Everybody's favorite, bees. I have been stung so many times by them. Gani. Oh, that's what that person said. Her animal was a Gani, not a lar. I'm sorry. And by golly, Ganis do look like kitty cats. Look at them. But a woman showed up yesterday with a Gani, and the woman I was with said it looked like a kid. It would look that it's a kitty cat's not a Gani. No, it turns out that Ganis are kitty cat looking, and the woman I was with corrected and said, no, that's a cat. That's not a Gani. What in the world is, oh, a Tarn? So anyway, this is well worth attending. A Vart. Again, there's another place I'll take you. Guess what that looks like? Any ideas? Yeah, it's a bat. So an awful lot of animals that people claim that are in our life and are not, they say are not in Second Life, you would be surprised. A rock spider, open at your own risk. I'm afraid to ask what that sucker looks like. Oh, good Lord, look at this. There's the rock spider. Small baby, isn't he? I'm going to give you the link for this. I could be wrong, but I think it's worth your time to come. I didn't show you all of it because I want you to come. Thank you for once again for joining me, and I'll have this up soon. They even have what looks like a turtle. So my point is that this is, if nothing else, worth seeing just because it shows you.
That's all, folks.